Yes, I am still hyping up for Batman Arkham Knight, but since the release date got pushed back again, I figured I'd wait a little and really take my time on this video. And now it's time for me to review the second game in the Batman Arkham series. Batman Arkham City. So Batman Arkham City is the sequel to Batman Arkham Asylum, and I'm kinda gonna spoil some Arkham Asylum plot points so I can talk about some of the plot points in this game. After the events of the first game, I guess the people in charge of Gotham were like, alright, we're gonna take a section of the city, close it off, and pretty much turn it into a super prison for the criminally insane. Enter Arkham City, and Bruce Wayne / Batman ends up there, and now we have our Batman Arkham sequel. Since the Joker totally overdosed on that Titan shit in the last game, he is now coming down with this disease that is slowly going to kill him. And through a rough course of events, he injects some of his blood into Batman, so now he's eventually going to die. So now he needs to find a cure for both of them. Really though, that's just one of the storylines in this game. My favorite kind of video game, hands down, is a nice open world game. One that's like, okay, here's this big huge world for you to explore, now go nuts, you can do whatever the hell you want. Batman Arkham City is one of those games. Yeah, there's the main storyline with the Joker, but there are also storylines with the Penguin, Mr. Freeze, Hugo Strange, Ra's al Ghul. Dude was badass in Arrow Season 3. It's like whatever villains you felt were missing from the last game are now in this game. And a few of the villains from the first game are also here. Bane is in here, Poison Ivy makes a brief appearance, and Harley Quinn in this game is the reason that she has become my favorite Batman villain, even though she's not voiced by Arlene Sorkin. She is now voiced by Tara Strong, and you can tell it's a different voice, but she did an awesome job as Harley Quinn. And at least Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill came back. Now gameplay-wise, saying that this game stepped it up from the first one is an understatement. I mean, this is a whole city we're talking about here, so now you can grapple onto building ledges, you can glide through the city, and you can dive bomb in midair and pull up so you can glide further. It's a really good way to get around, and it's also fun as hell. And the gadgets, you have like twice as many gadgets in this game as you did in the first one. One of my favorites is this electronics disruptor. You can use it to jam people's guns, so when you're taking out a room full of armed bad guys one by one, and there's just one dude left who's just freaking out, I find it fun to jam his gun from a distance and then just land right in front of him. He goes nuts, he tries to shoot you, but his gun's jammed, and as soon as he realizes that, boom, I just knock him out. I just find that so entertaining. And you actually get to play as Catwoman a few times, and I love playing as her. She doesn't play like Batman at all. When you jump off a building and whip to another ledge, she'll like land on the wall, and you'll have to pounce from spot to spot until you get to the top. I find that fun too. But there is a reason that so far this game is my favorite in the Batman Arkham series, and that is the story. Oh my god. There are so many unexpected plot twists in this game, it's uncanny, and every single one of them blows your mind. Every character is important, even Robin. And this game's gonna take a while to beat. Give yourself at least a good week if you're gonna play it straight through. And once again, once you beat the main story, there's still a bunch of shit to do. The Riddler is back, and he has once again hidden a shitload of secrets all over the place. He even has some stuff exclusively for Catwoman. There are side quests galore with Victor Zsasz and Bane. There are alternative costumes you can choose. I like to go around as 1970s Batman, it's great. And the score to this game is one of my favorite video game scores ever. It's right up there with Portal 2. It's the same guys who scored Arkham Asylum, so there are some recurring themes, but it's like they took one of the themes from the first game and they just made it a zillion times more epic to have the main theme in this game. I'll turn on Arkham City and I'll get to the main menu, and I always stop and listen to the main theme at least once before I start actually playing. It's that good. Batman Arkham City is the very definition of a perfect sequel. It plays off of plot points from the first game, and it just raises the stakes for everybody. It's bigger, it's badder, it's better. The gameplay is perfect, the voice acting is perfect, the soundtrack is perfect, and the story... oh yeah, I can only hope that Arkham Knight is going to be at least just as good, but I have all the faith in the world for it. So here is my question, who is your favorite Batman villain? Think hard on this one, there is a lot to choose from. Whoever it is, go ahead and leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.